We have Liable spawning in the bottom right location here on Nimbus, the Zerg player, going up against CPU, the blue Protoss player in the lower left. The map is Nimbus, and this should be round of 64, I think. Yes, indeed it is. So let's take a look at what's going to be happening over here. We have a gateway coming up for CPU, so this is definitely going to be a gateway opener. And it's a very quick gate at that. It's been put down at the 10 supplies, so 10 gate opener versus a Zerg player. That is very rare to see, I do believe. I'm wondering what we're going to see out of this. And oh my god, it's going to be a hatch first. On this map I'm not too surprised, but against a 10 gate, if CPU follows this up with a simple 4 gate or a 3 gate, this could be devastating here for Liable, opening with that hatchery first. It will of course depend on how much damage he takes from the initial wave of attack, more so than what happens a little bit later on. So there's the pool going down on 15. 15-15 opener. If he takes a gas, then this is going to be... Oh, if he can get to link speed, that's going to be a great bonus to him. It's going to help him quite a lot. The first slot is in production. The Overlords still haven't scouted the position nor the opener of the Protoss, so Liable really is liable to lose this game at this point. And he's even... Oh my goodness! No! He's going for a third hatch straight off the bat, even before getting his queens. He sacrifices a lot of larva production this way. One set of Zerglings on the way. The probe already knows where the opponent is going to be. Liable sees the first Zealot, therefore he has to know that there's a gateway out, but he failed to check. He failed to check the main. He doesn't know any of this is going on. 2 additional gateways, Chrono Boost going down into the Cybernetics core. This is almost as if we were watching the PvP between Arthur and Dominus in the previous game. But there is a difference. This is going to hit against a Zerg that opened 3 hatch, sacrificing the queens in order to attain so. He's only just now starting mining that gas. CPU didn't get that Overlord, but the pylon is already going up. Here's the Zealot to protect that pylon in order for it to finish. The probe has to stay alive, of course, building additional pylons all around. The inside of the Zerg base is going to be awesome for CPU. The gateways are opening up, the warpins are coming in. What units does the Zerg player currently have to defend this 6 Lings against 5 Stalkers and a Zealot? I don't think this is going to do it. If all those Stalkers were fighting, actually, those Queens are going to go down. They're off creep, at least one of those will die. And now with the high ground pylon and more warpins possible for CPU, this is going to be very difficult to hold for the Zerg player. The second Queen goes down in exchange for 2 Stalkers, so I don't know if this was really worth it for CPU, but he's warping in additional units. And what do we have in production? 14 more Lings just about to pop. I don't know, Liable still may be able to hold. CPU does not have that much money, and he is missing 1 more gateway to keep on warping in. How many gateways does he have on cooldown? We don't know just yet. 4 Stalkers trying to micro against the Lings. One of those getting trapped. More Lings coming from the third base, trying to trap the Stalkers on the high ground. And here we have the warping of the Zealots to deal with those Lings. As CPU realizes there are no roaches in play, and no roaches will be in play for the foreseeable future. At least the third base is going to go down, but that third base, if CPU focuses that down, is going to buy time for Liable to mass more army and more defenses in his main, such as these spine crawlers, such as additional queens, such as that roach warren that just went down. What's the drone count here for the Zerg player? 20 drones. Oh, I don't know. This is looking awfully close. The spine crawler goes down. Drones are being pulled. This is a large Protoss army for this stage of the game. Liable attempts the surround, does not entirely get it. Another queen going down, limiting the larva production of the Zerg player. Does get a surround on one of the stalkers, that will go down, but no drones, no Zerglings, no roaches left, and Liable has to GG out. Oh, this cannot have been a pleasurable experience here for the yellow Zerg player by any stretch of the word as CPU moves on forward.